Okay, this video will continue on from the previous video which discussed risk management planning. This video will focus on during the event and basically you will be assigned one role as an official for the Splash Carnival and you'll be assessed on how well you fulfill the role on the day. So what we're looking for is your capacity to take part in the carnival, to fulfill your role correctly, and that is do the right thing. We understand that on occasion you're going to be put under some pressure, and there will be times when you've got to think quickly and you may make some mistakes on the day. We want you to know that making mistakes doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to score poorly in this area. What we really want you to do is be able to learn from these mistakes and be able to come up with solutions to solve problems. So it's really important on the day that you work well with your peers. Teamwork is very important. We need to see effective communication, and we need to see you working to be innovative. So if you're on marshalling, for example, and you're confronted with a large amount of students that really want to go in a particular novelty event, we need you to work well with your peers and try and come up with a way of placing the students into different events, communicating with them appropriately so that they know where they're going, and directing them around in a respectful way so that they clearly know what they're doing. So think about leadership, think about how to manage, think about time management, communication, things like assertive communication and all of that, all of the stuff that you've learned about in your modules. So if we have a look back into here, we'll look at communication and leadership. So in this section here, there's a couple of videos that you should have watched by now about communication and the types of leadership. You've also got managing others, so delegating, time management. Okay, if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, how do you manage that? How do you work with your team? Are you flexible? When you're encountered with problems, how do you cope with those problems? If a particular event doesn't have any entrants or participants, what do you do? Do you change the event, come up with a new plan, a new idea to try and get people to participate, which would link up with innovation? So that's what we want to see from you on the day. Those students that score really good marks, they are able to work collaboratively with others, consistently achieve group goals, fulfill the description of the duty assigned to them consistently through the event. So we want to see you do the right thing, but we also want to see you be creative, come up with new ideas, be flexible, and manage the students in a respectful and appropriate way. So with this particular part of the assessment, you'll be marked on the day. So the only thing that you need to do in terms of your assessment here is just make sure that it's really clear what event you are. So if you're a timekeeper, what role you are, sorry. If you're a timekeeper, please list it here so that the teacher knows what you did and the teacher can provide the feedback right here. So thank you very much for listening to this, and I'll be back with the final video for the post-event evaluation.